Yo, happy weekend. We are here pretty far deep into the brackets for the main tournament of A Link to the Past Randomizer. Round 3, this is what, round of 16 already?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, Jamo and SeanRhapsody. These guys are overachievers. Look, it's a weekend for me. My week hasn't started yet. Thanks, Lana. Yeah, but yeah, very, very excited to have in this case. This is game 2. Jamo and Sean. They played game 1, the day before? Is that right? I think. In Kabuki Sunday
Yeah.
night, 2 days ago. Yes.
2 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, but we're really excited in this case. So Jamo's looking for a win. He's going home on Thursday, so he's really hoping to finish. But Sean, in this case, certainly very much hoping to lock things in, hoping for game 3 to stay alive. But I'm, of course, joined in person. Telethar and I are doing commentary live from Seattle. One mic. Really excited.
Hello. We are starting.
We are starting.
We are diverged. Ready.
Yes. Looks like Jamo is doing the classic Sanctuary Star, and we have Sank at Pyramid. One of my personal favorite topics. And because you already have Darkhold Axe. Jamo is because there's now potential decision about soon have wonky back escape because back of escape now is blocked by some bad things. He is, a fan of the mice, people.
Okay. So Sean started at Link's house and went straight to CAC, which I think is going to work out pretty well. He also got double bombs from the tree or from the bushes. Blessed. We'll see. Jamo is equally blessed with 0. Is going to reset, try again. I don't like doing this without knowing where Sank is, in case you wander into Sanctuary. Okay, we're gonna find a connector before we made it all the way to CAC, and we are gonna just Super Bunny and get 2 items and see where it takes us. So this is probably... Yeah, Sean doesn't know where Sank is at, so he made this commitment walking to CAC without knowing if he's gonna walk into Sanctuary. But both scouting race game, both gonna check these entrances. Sean definitely is gonna get rewarded with a flute. So that's big. Jamo is not getting that flute, so nice little sync.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, early flute for Sean certainly. Well, I mean, in general, is very good. I do see that Jamo is maybe taking I don't know if it's like a tried and true method, but we eventually made our way over to CAC, which is certainly full of entrances at the Sphere 0, 11, 1 entrances.
Sphere first.
So that's right. Oh, of course, get a nice bomb for the bombable huts.
So this is like that. That flute's actually probably a bigger deal on this seed than some others because... No, it's not gonna work.
No. Okay, it's okay.
Not you.
Okay. Now, okay. I'll just use the laptop.
Limos is trying to respond and is learning that I don't type in QWERTY, so...
Keyboard to Brock?
Yes.
Oh.
So we're... Yes. So, yeah, because we have only Kakariko as we only have 1 start location at Link's house right now, it's, this flute is actually, much better than it could be otherwise. So Sean's gonna have a nice early advantage. It is at what's it called? Our flute is only at a Curiosity Shop, so it's not impossible for Jamo to get there, but, Moon Pearls have shown up later than late or early in different times.
Yeah. And especially with we've certainly seen completely buried Moon Pearls here, so that will Thank you. Oh, yeah. But yeah, early mobility, especially at the start of cross keys, without really, let's say, like boots, even to some extent hookshot, is going to give us a lot more movement early on, get things a little faster, of course. Oh, thank you, Lana. Thank you, cousin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially in this case, Sean is also going to be able to get access to the mountain, which is another, like, full of, say, like, a plethora of entrances as well. A little bit more dangerous, of course, because it is Death Mountain. We are somewhat defenseless right now. Paperclip is certainly happy to offer help, but doesn't always have the help that you need.
Made of paper.
Yes. Paperclip is technically like, isn't that metal?
It is, just... but he is in fact made of paper right now.
Yes. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see kind of like how much Jamo ends up doing without the flute. Like, it's possible he'll get some more mobility. There's going to be other things, but Sean with this early flute though will have some amount of like early lead potentially to like the places that Jamo probably would go to, but just won't get to as fast. Okay, just found Brothers Connector. Using his last bomb actually in order to bomb it open. Not, well, it's a little. I don't know, that last one, it's almost kind of like you have like a last cookie, you know, sitting in the cookie jar. Like, it's like you want to eat it, but you don't really want to eat it because the last one, because once you eat it, like, it's gone. And I feel like it's right now this situation with bombs for Jamo. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, Jamo just ended up buying 10 cookies from the grocery store, so I guess we're all set now.
Yeah, so...
Did we just have a lot of money, or did Sean Houlihan might have missed
No,
this?
there's a 300 for free on Uncle.
Okay.
So, I mean, Sean's only a little bit delayed in CAC after having gone and picked up his flute, so definitely early advantage here. You know, maybe Moon Pearl ends up being on the mountain and we like need to get that flute ends up being a bottleneck, but maybe not, and maybe we get to do a bunch of exploration. There's like 3 connectors in CAC that Jamo can take. I will say Super Bunny is a relatively attractive one, especially when we're coming from Link's house, given where it is. Like, I imagine we're not going to do Brothers Connector before we do Super Bunny, for example.
So what makes Super Bunny like an attractive connector? Like, because it's one way, or
2 items?
2 items. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's unattractive because it's a long one way, and like, had there been nothing in there, Sean would have taken that long one way connector, got spat out, saved and quit, wasted his time, or chose to bunny walk, which is also a waste of time. So it could have been bad. Instead, we get the flute. Fantastic. So yeah, he has some pretty good options here, and like, honestly, just do kind of whatever he wants. Jamo, on the other hand, probably is going to go eastern area here.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that the Elder Connector took him to... so, Dark Shopping Mall having Connector over there is quite nice, but Jamo can't really do anything right now.
Yeah, CAC for... looking for Cackwell, do Hyrule Castle drop down first. If the Uncle drop down isn't anything of value, we can either go eastern or we can go northern Light World. Just a whole bunch of options that aren't fluting to 12 different new entrances on the mountain.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, I guess if you were in Sean's position, like, would you still try and go, like, North Light World? You know, like, Lost Woods, Lumberjack Check, Lumberjack House, like, Sank, like, I mean, or are we just going to the mountain? Or elsewhere for that, you know, South Shore.
So, I probably will continue north here. I probably wouldn't even have gone through the Spectacle Rock connector because you don't really want to do connectors right now because you don't have Moon Pearl or Mirror. With this flute in hand, like, you can quickly flute to 7, which gets you the dam, and then you can go east and get Mini Moldorm Cave. And those 2 entrances are completely isolated pretty much all the time anyway.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
true.
vaguely, barely worth it to mirror to do swamp while you're going there, assuming you have flute. And like mini Moldorm Cave doesn't actually, like, that's an end of route because you don't continue that over to Ice Rod Cave area. You don't continue that to Zora. It's like pretty much end of route. You could, like, in theory, swim up from Mini Moldorm Cave over to Lake Hylia Shop. They're on the same screen, so it actually is faster to get there that way. But it's pretty unlikely that you have flippers and such to make that a thing early enough that you haven't done Lake Hylia connector and all that. So.
It looks like he is doing the thing. He is stealing the Hyrule Castle key. I am concerned about.
No, this is not concerning.
Oh, he's just stealing the key. Okay.
Oh, you're concerned about making it to the back. No, yeah, I
don't care about Jamo's well-being. I care about the denizens of the back of the Hyrule Castle.
Oh no, those are gonna die.
Oh.
Don't be concerned. They are guaranteed dead.
That is. I guess this is an unfortunate side effect of having a sync start. But okay, looks like Jamo decided to not commit to anything quite yet. I think he just stole the key. I mean, it's very possible the Hyrule Castle would just show up, and then we can just go to the back, no problems whatsoever. But
yeah, I mean, the idea there is that the map chest is in logic, so you just go grab that, get the key, and then, like, realistically, it's gonna be rough to make it to the back of Hyrule Castle on this equipment. Yeah, maybe we can do it, but, like, it's pretty miserable.
Bow?
Sure.
Some bombs? I mean, it's not like nothing, but it's not great.
It's pretty slow.
Alright, well, Sean's gonna take the key, and he's gonna walk out, so maybe he'll check up another connector. I don't really see him going back there.
Yeah, like, he has a flute, so he can get back. He is a flute screen away from where he doesn't really have a good reason to do anything. Honestly, I would have probably just saved quit. Or just not done anything and then came back later. Are both reasonable options.
Yeah. I mean, so we did find another connector. We found the TR bridge connector, but yeah, no mirror. That's kind of the big one. Means that we will have to come back. Now, of course, Jamo's also finding stuff that he's going to come back to. We found the well at Sank entrance. No glove. We found Mimic Cave at Fortune Teller Light. No hammer, of course. But it is going to be. But yeah, like the more we chase these connectors, it's kind of like there's more potential for Sean to not be able to do something. I did not catch that.
Magic.
Thank you. Okay. That's definitely very worth. Oh, you got a connector over to Hammer Pegs? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, this is sort of like Sean has this early advantage with this flute, and I wish he was pressing it more. I don't really like this playstyle of just diving connectors constantly. Like, the thing is, he's at the potion shop. He finds the Hyrule Castle entrances. He has he hasn't really committed time to get here. So it's free for him to not do these connectors now, because he's not committed time to get to this area. So, like, if he has to come back to do these connectors, that's fine. But the problem is just, it's so likely that it's gonna be a waste of time for him at this point. The areas that it will reveal to, like, that it'll give him access to is so few. Like, especially because we have that flute, like, we don't need to find a connector to mountain. We have the mountain.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's much nicer to be able to start at the mountain, so you don't have to basically, like, take guesses, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like that's what it feels like. Is like, he should just, like, you don't really want to be bunny walking, and he keeps on putting himself into situations where he might have to bunny walk, and he doesn't need to make these risks. Like, the early flute paid off great, and then you should take that win to the bank and not keep on gambling.
That was excellent advice. You know, I'm just in Vegas. Maybe I should have listened to this before I left.
How'd your Vegas gambling go?
Yes. Okay. All right. It is, you know, it's what stays in Vegas. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
We found a mystery small key, by the way, on Lake Hylia Islands. And it's a very nice splash elite with that early bow and some bombs. Very nice way to be able to kind of bypass that flippers requirement for Jamo to be able to do this. We did find one of the desert connectors. No desert map, but we already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a pendant. And where are we gonna connect to? Oh, we found. Okay, we have Aga news for you. Ganon is at Lumberjack. That means that we will be guaranteed boots. And have you ever seen a boots go mode, Telthar? Never, right?
Are you sure about that?
Yes. No. Oh no. Okay.
So I mean, Jamo has marked on his tracker already that Eastern is a pendant from Saha.
Yes.
So, are you so sure that we're gonna get boots?
Well, I mean, Lumberjack is at Lumberjack, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Eastern's a pendant.
And Eastern is a oh yeah. Okay. Like, does Eastern have to be in the Dark World?
No.
It can just be anywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it can't be on the mountain. Nice upgrade, B to
Okay,
B.
that's right. We've actually both waterfall fairies were bees. Jamo, in fact, had a regular bee in his bottle. He ditched it, hoping to get something better, and then he got a bee, and then he went to this one and he got the same bee.
So that was just silly of him because he knew it was going to be the same.
Exactly. Yes.
By the two fairies are always the same. They're based on Light World and Dark World, not based on being not Pyramid Fairy versus Waterfall. So because they're both in the Light World, they both give the Pyramid Fairy reward, which is a bee in a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really sure where Jamo is kind of going. Like, he's exhausted.
This is Super Bunny.
Okay.
So that's going to be good for him, and he's going to get to Mountain somehow similarly timed to Sean.
Yeah, Sean has done a lot of the same stuff that Jamo has done, but I don't. Yeah, as you kind of said, like, he hasn't really used the flute all that much. Like, he used the flute to potion shop. That's great. Like, Jamo had a fake flipper over there, so yes, it did save him some amount of time, but not really much more in the way of exploration that Sean got to that Jamo like couldn't initially get to, like with the flute.
Yeah, and we're still avoiding the mountain. So, like, the mountain kind of sucks on nothing. I mean, one, it's dangerous, but also, like, the mountain is probably the single longest screen that you want boots and spin speed for. You also want the mirror for the mountain. You also, like, there's a lot of things that make the mountain better, where that's not so, like, boots certainly make everything better. But like by percentage, right? Like there's some dungeons where you really want the boots and some dungeons where it doesn't really matter if you have boots. Yeah. Castle Tower, you're walking diagonally, even with like the best strategy with the boots is to walk diagonally for a lot of the rooms. It's not that big a deal if you don't have the boots. On the other hand, Swamp and Thieves Town, you're miserable. Like so it sort of is just, it depends on the situation where, and like, because of that, you want to sort of take advantage of dungeons. You want to prioritize things that don't require or don't benefit from the boots first. And equivalently, like the mountain, right, is you do want all these things for it. But at the end of the day, like, going to all these bad entrances instead of just checking the mountain when you get this real nice flute early that you can push your advantage for seems foolish.
I like how, by the way, they use Castle Tower as a boostless option because maybe we won't have boots for that one.
It actually is a very good, like, you really don't need boots very much for Castle Tower. They do very little for that dungeon.
I did actually miss where we got the mushroom on Jamo's side, but he is doing a good thing in turning it early. He has definitely been burned by some of his former cross-key seeds by not trading the mushroom and then finding potion shop and then into some extremely awkward location and then basically regretting last locating his hook shot there. So
yeah, I mean this just works out really well with he just got the lamp, so he can flute over here, turn in his mushroom, and check the back of our castle all at the same time.
All right, thanks, Dane. Yes. Yeah, we got the lamp, so that means we can actually see the carnage. Is that what you're telling me? Here we go. Okay. Alright, we got some nice Zora money. No glove or flippers to put it in logic quite yet, but okay. Nobody look on the left-hand side for about 15 seconds. We'll just pretend that he kind of magically warped over to the back of escape.
Let's check out what the rupee prize pack is. Make sure we get all these guys nice and pin cushioned.
At least it was with the bow. Okay. Alright, well, what's back here? Like, actually, so is Jamo gonna reset then? If this is nothing?
No, he's gonna save quit.
Okay.
We don't. So the thing about
it's a sword. We're definitely not resetting.
The thing about it is the idea is we take this key, and if we get a Hyrule Castle key, we can go do the front because it's now in logic. But if we don't get that Hyrule Castle key, we don't really like. You can go. You could reset it, and you could go do this, but like you could also go do other things. And there's not a good reason to go prioritize slow out of logic checks that are Hyrule Castle. Like you can do other checks instead.
Yeah.
Why is Hyrule Castle like? What is the value of doing slow out of logic checks in Hyrule Castle over in logic checks in Pod? And like, yeah, you can do them both, but you can't do them both at the same time. Like eventually you have to do one and then the other, and time is in fact what we're playing with the most, because everyone who's playing this game at a even remotely competitive level, much less top 16, can open every chest in the game. They will get there eventually, so the goal is to get to the chests you need to get to first.
Yeah. And you might say that, like, I mean, one argument is, well, it's random. You can't really, like, like, it's at the end of the day, maybe you're also just, you're just trying to make some more informed decisions, basically, right? The game is not purely random. That's no logic. Where they literally do not have any type of conditions for where items can be. So here, like, you're trying, especially with some experience, you can try and hopefully make decisions such that you get the things that you want faster, as Telthar said. Okay, you're getting a little bit of sync here because, as Telthar also mentioned, even though we got the flute at pretty distinct times for Jamo and Sean, we're kind of here about the similar time. Now, this looks like maybe Sean has finished up the rest of his mountain stuff, and then we're gonna do the eastern area. Okay, all right. We found TR big. Okay, big chest location, kind of a nice thing to see at Flute 5.
Yeah, we'll get back there. I think this is a reasonable call. You don't have a small key. You don't have a big key. You don't really, like, you could connect through it, but why? Like, you don't really have a reason to do so. It's just a out of logic connector. And again, like, you can do things out of logic. It can sometimes pay out, but like...
Yeah, but that's like anti-percentage, right? Or at least it's more... Well, it's like kind of less desirable.
So it's not being out of logic that makes it less desirable. It's being slow relative to how it will be later that makes it undesirable. So like Turtle Rock will be better when you have a big key and a small key and tempered sword and a boot. Like there's a bunch of things that will make Turtle Rock better. And you're just sort of figuring out what will Turtle Rock be better later, or will the other thing that, like, the other places I can go to, and you're sort of saying, do I have to do these things? Do I have to do Turtle Rock now because it's my progression potentially, or can I delay it? And as of now, we say, okay, it's not in logic. It's not my next piece of progression. I should be able to delay it. It's not great to do. And it's really easy to get back here. So the risk reward is quite unfavorable to doing it now. So we can leave.
Okay. Alright. By the way, another early item that's potentially major progression for Sean was we found a mirror at Eastern Palace location for C-Shape Palace. Taking it basically straight back over to TR Bridge, and we found the dam at Mimicate location. So definitely making some good progress. We can also now check Flute Spot 7 to see the drained item.
Yeah. We also have the top of castle.
Right, from Saying Star Pyramid. Yeah. I remember this.
I mean, we also have every mirror location in the game actually right now because we've seen so many good connectors already. Plus,
we have Dark Worlds? Like village area.
Yeah, so we have the Super Bunny takes us to Curiosity Shop
at
the very least. There might be others,
I
but
remember that.
But yeah, that Curiosity Shop gives us everything except for Bumper Top. When you combine it with Sank, like we have the whole Dark World that we could bunny walk through. Plus we have still connectors we haven't followed. Plus we have Turtle Rock Bridge. Plus, like this mirror can take us wherever it wants to. We have no control anymore of this seed.
I mean, I guess it's like is the seed being too open like a bad thing? Because sometimes you can just get like pearl, like glove, hammer, at the very beginning of the seed, for cross keys, and now you just have like everything, right?
So the thing is, pearl, glove, hammer sucks because where do you go for your boots and your mirror? Pearl, glove, hammer, boots, mirror, you can just do whatever you want. You can do everything.
Efficiently.
Right, like that's the problem is you're trying to minimize things you've left behind. Right? Like that at the end of the day, really the only thing you can do to increase your win rate and is increase your long-term efficiency. And the things that decide long-term efficiency is how much of the game you did and how much of the game you have to double back for. Those are really the only two things. So, and like you don't really have control over how much you do. It just things happen, and sometimes you'd have 200 collection rate, sometimes you have 130. It is what it is. You don't really have control. What you can control is how much you double back, or what you can influence is how much you have to double back.
Yeah. When people talk about efficiency for cross keys, like especially the more experienced players, like they can outroute you and they will outroute you because they have better senses of risk rewards and being able to be efficient. I mean, yeah, you still can get rando. Don't get me wrong. Like you can still last locate your mirror like a champ. But on average, right? Like the better players are going to win out.
And so this is interesting. So it turns out we're just having another sync of a different sort.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, so Sean neglected to take that connector when he fluted to 5, and I think that made sense. Because he didn't really have a good reason to do that connector at that point. Jamo, on the other hand, that flute 5 was an isolated entrance for him. So what he's gonna do after this is mirror away, right? Like, if he can figure out how to do this. This is a disaster, by the way. This is not how it's supposed to look.
Get your popcorn ready.
All right, I think it's fine.
He has Quake. Okay.
He got bailed out by some weird fortunateness. That was not good. Sean does get his item. And yeah, so I think Jamo will connect here. Oh no, he's already seen this then. He's already been here on the mountain. I don't know if he has anything to do. Sean is... Okay, that was scary. That was definitely lucky that it jumped away and didn't jump at him, because he would have died. He had no control of that situation.
Yeah, he does not, importantly, have the sword from the back of Escape that Jamo has when he stole the key. So he is quite defenseless right now. Don't let that shield fool you and give you a false sense of security, because it gives you no protection, really. Okay. Alright. I think Sean's finishing up the mountain side. Jamo's finished up the other mountain side. And yes, we just get, like, unexpected sinks when we don't necessarily expect to.
Yeah, so Sean did not have the old man save and quit, which Means
Oh,
he
right,
didn't
yeah.
actually finish up the mountain.
Actually, what did he do? Did he just quit early?
Yeah, it looks like he just quit early.
Okay.
He decided he was done here. It's a
Yeah,
nice old man, I guess, sort of, not really.
Yeah. We're also getting a little bit of a difference here because it does look like Sean, he's coming back here to the front of Howard Castle, not gonna go to the back with this Howard Castle small key.
Yeah, so he's definitely setting up for a scum, and he's gonna reset this and then go and like I said, I just don't think this actually makes sense. Because you're like
He's gonna find boost here, by the way.
Yeah.
We're all good, just gonna
So that can happen. The thought process behind Sean doing this now is like, okay, but if I don't do this now, when am I gonna? That Caro Castle key could take forever to show up, and then like I'll leave behind my big key that I need. I've had a seed where I did steal this key, and I was the only one who didn't open that boomerang chest in the race, and then the big key the Howard Castle key ended up being like in the swamp big chest, and I just last located it, and like I spent a whole bunch of extra time. And it's like, yeah, I mean, things can happen, but like that's just what it is.
Without fire rod here, it's all the
and that is random.
Oh, that is big for Sean. That is So, between the fire rod and the sword, you would honestly probably take the fire rod because there's only one of those and 4 swords. But again, you don't know, right? But both right now, back of escape and front of escape, Zelda Cell and Boomerang chest are out of logic. So. I don't know. It's kind of like Pot Bicky chest versus Harmless Hellway, right? You gotta flip a coin to see what it is.
Well, no. So the problem with that is the difference that I see is Pod Big Key Chest and Harmless Hellway are both equally in logic at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Back of Escape, if we found, say, Hookshot and 4 GT Smalls, would be in logic right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then if your progression is to go do Back of Escape and you do all of that, and then you're like, well, I could have just stolen the key. But instead you had to climb GT on Fighter Sword, 5 Hearts, Bow, Lamp,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not even Fighter Sword. I guess it wouldn't be in logic. We can't kill Moldorm. But yeah, it could be Fighter Sword. And that's the difference, is the Back of Escape can become in logic in multiple ways, whereas the front is only locked by that small key. Yeah. That's why it doesn't really make sense to prioritize the front for me. With that said, it has a fire rod.
Yeah,
so,
with that said, Sean is certainly looking to have. So Sean actually has found pretty much almost all of the items that they both have first.
I think Jamo had Lamp and definitely has Sword first, whereas Sean has had everything else first.
Flute, Mirror. I mean, Mirror not by that much. But yeah, that Fire Rod right now is looking like a pretty good swing so far for Sean.
Yeah, I mean, unlike the Mirror, unlike the Flute, it's not in logic. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Now there are situations, right, where the fire rod is actually not required. Like you don't need roller room. You can sequence break Moth, the back of Skull with the lamp, and maybe Turtle Rock. Try next as a pendant. Right. We'll find bombos for Cold Stare. There are certainly. It's not strictly required in this case.
Yeah. So.
But you would certainly much rather have the fire rod than not have the fire rod.
A little surprised that we're walking up to Hera.
Oh, we found a glove on Old Man, by the way.
Oh, okay, this is why we didn't do Old Man, because he's up here.
Hera? Okay.
Yeah. I thought Jamo had the save and quit. I must have misseen that. All right,
I think you just found the Old Man save and quit.
Yeah. I thought I saw the save and quit option from when he did it. Okay, we're going straight to Cackwell is what we're doing here. I mean, straight-ish. We're gonna grab this entrance along the way, but we're going up here for Cackwell.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Like that's a very dense, like nice 5-item cave. That's pretty early on. Jamo might. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick detour in Thieves Town.
Yeah, this is fine. Like,
yeah, we have mirror too. Like anything with a mirror, like it just makes getting out of dungeons just so much nicer. Oh, Jamo actually gonna go and check out Ice Rod Cave. Make sure we don't isolate this.
yeah, I think this is actually just he didn't really have a plan. I think that
because we have a connection to Dark Shopping Mall, right? I don't know if he would have held
yeah,
out.
no, yeah. I mean,
Oh well, you know it's Mini Moldor here, so maybe Jamo knows better than us.
no, I don't think so. Not in this case, at least. I think this is fortuitous, but not because of a good explanation. Like, there's the desert rock. I think would have been a better choice. Like, there's a lot of.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, like you could do this from Dark Shopping Mall, clean up all that. Like, there's better ways to get that entrance. I think that Jamo was mainly thinking about this connector, and he got a glove and said,
oh yeah.
Crap, let's go here. And this connector is pretty exciting right now. Floating island, potentially. Okay, it's...
Back of desert. Alright, okay. Well, we do get another entrance, and we get desert ledge. I don't know if anybody's got this. And I guess we can also get... Oh, Jamo's too sorry. Oh,
so Sean should get this one pretty soon. And there's another one in Paradox, for sure. And there's Pendant Eastern.
Pendant Eastern. With the bow that we got in the back of Saha, too. Okay. Oh, Sean got a cape. So that at least can mitigate if he goes to the top of castle. He doesn't need 2 swords, which, yeah, that first sword in the back of his cape, he probably won't get his hands on anytime soon.
Yeah, that cape is in logic, so that puts top of castle in logic. I don't know where.
We're getting a lot of Meyer stuff.
I guess we got shovel here.
Yeah, we got shovel in the front of Thieves Town. That one I caught. So that's also in logic.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of going here first. I'd like to do this with Stumpy and K45. So like, I would probably try and hold off a little bit here, try to get some efficiency.
That is an important compass, Sean. You need to pick it up.
It could be an important compass.
But Jamo, alright, Jamo does have an early advantage going into Pendant Eastern to go get his boots out of map chest. So Zelga, try not to play the seed.
Yeah, Zelga Desad. That's my new name every time.
That's new? It's great. It's actually a really good name. Okay. Not really sure if we found much else in Eastern. We saw Meyer Small Key and Cannonball Chest. That's logically interesting, I guess. We haven't found Meyer. I guess with those boots though, Jamo can go in. I guess we're only missing Samaria in order to go beat it. But we can get like a lot of other stuff, and we can pretty much get everything else. We had the big key, and we had the boots in order to get in.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I think pushing that old man connector with the mirror in hand made more sense than going to all of our individual light world entrances. Like, I'm really just trying, like, when I have the mirror in hand, I'm really trying to get the moon pearl so I can be in the dark world. And the less, like, the moon pearl can be anywhere, but, like, the less places I have to go, the better. So, trying to say, maybe Old Man takes you to the Meyer area, and that's a bunch of entrances. Like, there's ways you can avoid having done the entire light world before you get the dark world access. And sort of this. Okay, Jamo, what are you doing?
Oh, he's going to the well.
Yeah, just do bonk rocks on the way.
Yeah. Is he going back then? Like, well first and then bonk rocks into like glove location?
Alright, so top of castle is nothing. Okay, we're not going to follow that for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to follow Paradox instead, I guess. Or not Spiral instead.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Jamo already did this earlier, so...
Yeah. It made more sense for Jamo, I think, because we didn't have... No, we had Mirror at this point. This actually was a bad decision from Jamo's part. And it's the same bad decision Sean's making. We had the option of... We were in Old Man Cave. We can either follow Old Man Connector or Spiral Connector. They're both... We knew we had access to rescuing the Old Man, so like, why not just follow the connector we're already inside of, versus the long connector without the boots that we don't have a weapon, like don't have the sword. Like, there's just so many things that were not good about Spiral, and they're both like equally available. I guess there's an item in Spiral, so maybe that's the motivation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it didn't really spit him out great. I don't know if actually Jamo checked this location.
No, Jamo didn't do any.
He just like left, yeah.
Which like is kind of okay because we have pyramid access, but also we could just bunny walk these entrances and then they're done forever.
Yeah, and we've already done the eastern area, so there's no real like, I guess, disadvantage to doing it. Like, you don't have to wait for anything else, right? In this case, it's just kind of a matter of like, do you feel like doing it now?
Yeah, I mean, the disadvantage is that you found. The disadvantage is you find something you have to come back for, and like in this case, even if we had Moon Pearl, we still would have had to come back for this. So I don't know if that's really like if finding back a desert is an annoyance in itself, but.
It's okay. We don't have to come back to that place, unfortunately.
But like, yeah, the risk is like you find Agina.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't super bunny your way into that, like, unfortunately. And...
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we found Hookshot Cave. Unfortunately, on Sean's side, he does not have the hookshot. But Jamo, having visited Hype Cave at Bonk Rocks, which is of course boots locked in Eastern, definitely looks like that those boots. I mean, they were definitely required for, particularly required for Ganon, but in this case, it does seem to unlock something pretty important. We have Bombos now and our Pearl. So that is that's pretty important.
Nice little spacewalk. So yeah, we're off to do Dark World stuff now. We found our chain.
Yeah, kind of.
We're free. We need to stare at our map for a moment and figure out how we're getting to the Dark World.
Oh, yep. Jamo's definitely having some indecisions here.
We're gonna start at Sanctuary, and now we're in the Dark World. Oh, we're gonna maybe actually check. No, we're just Did we check top of castle on Jamo's side? Castle tower entrance?
He did not. No, because he didn't have the second sword.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going back for it. But right now, maybe he'll just save it. It's only one entrance. So.
Yeah. I mean, you can just art old man whenever. So.
Yeah. Sean for sure checked it because he had the cape. But Jamo didn't have anything. No sword, no cape, no nothing. Okay,
so this is good. Sean doesn't really have a lot left, so he's gonna be a little behind entering Dark World. He does have a fire rod to his name that Jamo doesn't, and we have no indication of when that's gonna get resolved. But he'll get his boots here. He'll finish Eastern. There's only 2 entrances he could check with his boot. Like, there's only 2 things he can do with those boots. I don't really think he has any other things to do, so he's going to get his hookshot. And there's only one place he can go with his hookshot. I guess he could go to Hookshot Cave with his boots. That would be a little sad.
Yes, there might be some multiple trips potentially into Hookshot Cave. Because he can always just get the first chest and bonk to it and not hover the rest. But that being said, like, hopefully he'll do the other boost checks first. Like, so there's Bonk Rocks, and then there's, I guess, like, Link's House Bonk Rocks, right?
Yeah.
Those are the 2.
So, I think that save quitting inside Eastern and then starting at Link's House Bonk Rocks and doing those makes a lot of sense. I would not fault a decision to go straight to Hookshot Cave, even if you don't hover. I think it makes a decent amount of sense. It's a guaranteed item. And at this point, it's the only guaranteed item we have left in the game. We have a guaranteed item and a guaranteed entrance, and bunny walking. We have a couple bunny walkable, like, mirrorable entrances available. Like, race game is available.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that.
So, like, we have bad options available to us as well, but as far as good options go, we have Bonk Rocks and we have Hookshot Cave single item on Sean's side. So I think it makes sense if I mean if he decides to go straight to Hookshot Cave, I can't really fault him. It's just going to be a little annoying.
Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, that's right. Sean went to Desert Ledge first before this, so I was a little bit worried he wasn't gonna get a sword, but he definitely very much has it. We'll see where he ends up going. Okay, Jamo though is trying to get out of Ice Rod Cave, or sorry, the Dark Shopping Mall. I guess we're gonna go north. This is probably Graveyard Ledge, North Dark Worlds.
Probably just Catfish.
Catfish? Okay. Catfish. Oh, Catfish Sora.
Yeah, Catfish Soros have put. We have a connect. Like you can just take Super Bunny to get to North Dark World.
That's the second compass, Sean. Be careful.
Sean did not steal the key and go to the back of Escape, though.
I know.
So does that grant him some clemency?
Yeah. It's, nobody's perfect in this world, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, looks like you're right though. We did not do any of the other water checks, correct? Like no waterfall fairy over here as well.
Yeah,
we have enough stuff to sequence break. Dot only has 3 bombs. But I mean, he should have enough to get the entrance. Just he'll be a little bit lower on bombs once he finishes. But yeah, finally we have enough money to afford Zora as well.
We can actually use our red boomerang here and save our bombs for the Zora Ledge item.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this? You do 3 arrows and then
or
red
maybe,
boom and
no, maybe it's bombs and boom. Maybe
Okay.
maybe not. Maybe we can't just keep our bombs.
Okay.
It's fine. There's a bomb shop right here.
Right, understand. He almost got hit, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need Zora Ledge.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe Zora will sell us 3 bombs. Okay.
We don't need Zora Ledge.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure it's just like I mean, it's an ice key. Okay, it's gonna be an ice key. It's not the Swamp Small key.
We don't need Zora Ledge.
Okay. Alright, Sean's gonna be a little bit more let's say, feeling the cross keys experienced. Would like to have had that hook shot literally 1 minute before he.
Yeah, he looks like his paperclip just got punched in the face. He just stopped. He's just like, why? What is this? What did I do to deserve this? Is what he's thinking. Alright, so Jamo is gonna run there from. I guess this is
faster? I don't know. He's doing the rest of the stuff, right? Graveyard Ledge.
Yeah, this is gonna be hookshot across Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb. Or King's Tomb, Graveyard Ledge.
And then I guess Skull Woods? Question mark? Village? Bumper Ledge? Okay. We are are we climbing on shots? Do we have the GT Big?
It does seem like we have a GT Big.
Okay.
Which
This is well, I guess we can't do much else, but I did not expect him to climb so early. Like, do we know Ganon's not vanilla, right? Do we know what's back here?
Yes.
What is back here? Yes. Look, I remember saying start, okay?
Yeah.
Well, Sean's gonna go get his Master Sword. Very interesting decision, though.
I mean, if he does decide to finish the climb, and if he doesn't, that's scary in itself. Jamo does not have a hammer, so he's deciding to leave this.
Sorry, I missed what that was.
Ice Palace.
Oh, ice. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we could have dipped it. We have our.
No Samaria.
No key, 0 keys, no Samaria, no Fire Rod, no Hammer. We could dip it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it's not great. Now, Sean's equipment for the climb, actually probably better than it can be for sure. Like we have Fire Rod half magic. Fighter sword. I mean, you know, we have fire rod, half magic. That's the important part.
Yeah, I mean, this is mostly fine for everything that isn't Moldorm. Like, we just burn the entire world to the ground.
Yeah.
Moldorm is just annoying. It's fine.
Alright, we did find a very requisite castle tower. No, we don't have our 2 requisite castle tower keys.
No.
But, I mean, but don't worry. Like, they're always those go modes. So.
Yeah, I think this is a little awkward for Jamo to decide how he handles this. He can either do Vu into Skull Woods, do Skull Woods, leave because it's Bad Woods.
Because he hasn't done South Shore either, right? Or sorry, South Dark Worlds.
Right, and he doesn't have any other access to that area, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, the only thing we really have like close to the village is hammer pegs that we've seen, and
well, we can get out of hammer pegs actually.
Oh, yeah, we have a hook shot. Good point. Good point. Okay. Oh, easiest room in the game, by the way.
So that was Hyrule Castle, correct?
Yes.
To get to hammer pegs, that's actually. I mean, that's great. That's definitely what we should do if we're thinking and know how to escape hammer pegs. And Jamo's not even checking this entrance, which means we're just committing and dropping down, and we are probably planning on doing this.
Okay, alright.
Probably planning on doing hammer pegs escape. I approve. And if he doesn't do that, I'm gonna disapprove. Because, like, he also does have the option. I mean, he might also just get bailed out, and this could be the front of skull, or like middle skull, and then it's just boring. That's just boring. We don't approve of that. That's.
Well, we'll see. So Sean's finished up his climb, and he has not found anything that notable. He found a TR small key here, up in mini helmet chests. Kinda it. Like, we found another bee friend. Always, you can never go wrong with more bees. Okay, and yeah, very nice usage of the cape.
Yeah.
For this last phase.
Okay, so will Sean pull another required item? No. So we didn't get anything required, and he is going to go and finish up Howard Castle, get his Master Sword. Jamo will certainly never do this. He might climb. A decent chance he does, given the equipment that we've gotten so far. But he definitely won't ever actually have to fight Agatu.
Yeah. It is not a fast fight. I mean, you can, make it faster, potentially, if you're, good at the game and you don't get bad RNG for blue balls. Like, Sean's actually doing a pretty decent job here. But yes, any amount of time that Sean spent here is Jamo is not going to spend. Although we do find... Okay, how do you feel about 2-key pod?
I feel like 2-key pod's great, except when you suffer. So... Yeah, the thing about Agatu is your timer isn't just the Agatu fight. Agatu itself is one of the longest boss fights in the game. Certainly not as long as Ganon, but like it's just gonna be quite long, even in the best case. But on the average case, it's quite slow.
It's hilarious because I forgot that Sean still doesn't have his
Why not Death Warp?
His pearl yet. Okay. Well, the pyramid backdrop now is open, so he can get there anywhere at any time. So hopefully he will. Is he going right now?
I think he's going right now.
But I'm not. So what's the difference between him dropping down now versus dropping him when he first was beat Agatu?
So he had Super Bunny state because he dropped in, and then he bonked the wall open, and then
and now he can open up the chest.
Now he has Super Bunny state from dropping in again, I guess. Probably, yeah. With that said, he also could have just Death Warped off the the rats that are doing
2 hearts of damage.
2 hearts damage. I'm 1 heart because I think he's on.
I think he has blue mail probably.
Blue. He's on red.
Oh.
But I'm not sure. Yeah, so now we'll get a Moon Pearl. This is a pretty big... Jamo's pretty substantially ahead, it feels like, aside from that Fire Rod, so we'll see. And we, in fact, won't get that Moon Pearl because we are going somewhere else. We're going to Super Bunny. That's, not ideal.
Yeah, the 3 items in Hookshot Cave is fun. I don't know. It's hard to put off Hookshot Cave for much longer. One, I don't know if he has that much to do left without the pearl, but also like Hookshot Cave has 3 items. So, oh, Master Edition. Apparently, there are both Castle Tower small keys in Pod.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
That is what chat said. That's just not true. If you look at Jamo's tracker, he has Hyrule Castle Small and Castle Tower Small.
Okay.
So that is his Fire Rod access, if he goes to it. So now it's just a question of when he decides to go to Hyrule Castle, which I suspect will actually be now.
Or soon, right?
Yeah, but now.
Now. Okay.
In fact, now.
Yes, very, very much now. Okay, so this is certainly going to be a very, we are not going to the, we are going to the back, okay.
Yeah, we're just going to go the wrong, I mean, both ways are actually the same, more or less,
yeah.
So it's fine. He's just confusing us. Yeah, so this connector is pretty good for Jamo, plus he gets these items that he just got this key for, plus, you know, you're always a little, when you steal the key, you're always a little concerned that your opponent just did the opposite and is gonna pull a fast one on you, so, like, it is nice to close this out.
Yeah, which is kind of what happened, honestly, because Sean went to Hyrule Castle front first and got his Fire Rod.
Except, you know, didn't pull a fast one because he, in fact, hasn't had a good use, like, hasn't had an opportunity to really use that Fire Rod, aside from, I mean, the GT Climb was fantastic to have for the GT Climb. With that said, he didn't need to do the GT Climb. So,
yeah.
like, that Fire Rod might have been, you know, oh, I've got pretty good equipment, I can climb GT sort of motivation, when, like, he needed the opposite. He needed to just be like, I don't want to climb GT, I should just go do, you know, go do whatever, go do Hookshot Cave, and then he gets his Moon Pearl and he's great shape.
Yeah. And I mean, one of the bigger things that Sean, like, when he got kind of up to North Dark World and Skullwoods, like, he connected to the back of Skullwoods. With that Fire Rod. Now, I think he can, there's probably still some, like, bunny pocket storage something shenanigan that you can do. Nice hook over for Jamo.
Yeah.
Escaping out the hammer pegs.
Yeah, you can definitely bunny pocket the back of Skullwoods with this setup. You just would need to Death Warp in Skull or get picked up by the hand in Skull and then just item dash out. But it's also kind of whatever.
Well, speaking of well, if we find the Cane of Samari here in Mire, we will be able to get our first dungeon done. Until then, we're gonna explore, what, 7 out of 8 in this case. We have the big key, we have 2 Mire small keys, kind of floating from different locations. And, I mean, third markings show up. We have both fire sources, which is always a good sign. So, I know some people like to have hesitancy before diving Mire if you don't have a fire source, because that means you can't get 2 items. And then you're sad because both fire sources are in Mire, and then you're like, why didn't I come in?
Yeah. But yeah, no, we have Fire Rod.
And Lamp,
yeah. Well, we don't even want, Lamp is like, Lamp for torches, or for, like, Big Key Chest and Mire is so sad. I'm always so sad when I have to push 3 blocks to light a thing and push 3 blocks to light it. I am sad.
You can use the hook shot like what Mike does.
That's also sad, but in a different way. I'm sad when I become trapped and have to mirror out of the dungeon.
Yeah, it's really funny, actually. It's really funny for us, right? Maybe not for the person playing the game. Alright, but yes, Jamo is employing the speed tech of being able to shoot the fire rod through the moving block. That is something that we can go do. Okay. Yeah, but so far, yeah, what's really good for Jamo is that he kind of rushed back to tie up his loose ends, specifically the Higher Castle front, as basically as fast as he could.
This is game 2. Jamo is up a game. Our layout does not reflect that. We don't have control of that, I think. Maybe we have control of that.
I will look to see if
we're investigating control. There's a book. It's cool, I guess. One for who?
Okay.
We have control.
We have control, yes.
You'll find out shortly.
Yes, we have control. Jamo +1, that's right. So the little Triforce thing underneath his timer shows the scoreboard. Did we find anything in Maya, by the way?
We got an Eastern Big.
Okay. That's not something I wanted. Zelga is so happy to see that Eastern Big key. Actually, no, he is not, because I think he probably would have already had to go dip Eastern without the
you in fact need to go to Eastern to get your boots, to get your hook shot, to get your pearl, or just to get your pearl if you hover it. But either way, you need those boots. So it's a hard and you can't get into Mire without it. So it is a double dip required Eastern. Zelga to sad.
Yeah. By the way, Sean still doesn't have his pearl, right?
It would seem that way.
Okay, all right, just checking.
I was under the impression that there was very little left, and we would surely get the pearl almost immediately.
That's what I thought, and then I forgot we have we found hook shot, which lets us get past the gap. For crystal roller, we don't have. Wait, can we not go to laser bridge? Oh, we don't have Samaria. Okay. I'm with you. Okay, anything else we can do before going back to Hookshot Cave?
No.
Okay.
This is it. I mean, yes. Yes, there is.
Okay, that's where Sean's going?
This is definitely...
Not Hookshot Cave?
Yeah, this is Super Bunny again to Bunny
gosh,
Walk more. Yeah, I don't... This has got to be a blind spot. This is not a decision. This is a mistake. I can see no reason that this is shaping up to be one of those situations where at some point Sean will pause and stop and stare at his map for 30 seconds before he eventually goes to Hookshot Cave.
Yeah. It is really unfortunate because I mean, and it's kind of to add insult on injury, right? The exasperating circumstance that Super Bunny is, as Telstar mentioned earlier, it is one of the slowest, longest connectors that you have to take. It's not like, if it were brothers, elder, that at least you can mitigate some of the time, but it's man.
I mean, I don't know. It's pretty regardless.
Especially with all this bunny walking. I mean, it's, again, exacerbated by the fact that we cannot use the boots while we bunny walk all this stuff. And then...
I mean, just in terms of execution, Jamo has the advantage, so Sean needs to be... either be more efficient or open less checks. Those are his two options for winning.
Lucky.
Well, I mean, sure, but that's do less checks. So, it's either be more efficient or do less checks, and this is not shaping up to be more efficient, so he's gonna need to somehow do less checks, and the problem is that Jamo is just very far ahead right now.
Will he pick up this compass? I haven't seen the nope. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, there's just nothing redeemable about him then.
And so and Jamo's just been done everything that Sean has done and also a bunch of other stuff, and is just running away with it, and I just don't really see how this turns around. I mean, it's only an hour in, it's not over, but this is pretty hard. and it kind of stinks. You know. Okay, Sean has a hookshot out, and we're running to Hookshot Cave.
This is good news. This is better news. This is something that's necessary for Sean. As you kind of said though, like Sean definitely needs to play a little bit more catch up in this case. And granted now, like the scoreboard, quote unquote, has not shown any progressions for dungeons completed, like no pendants, no crystals. I guess other than Sean's like GT climb, but like it is something that Jamo is probably not going to at least do the full GT climb that Sean's gonna do, or that Sean did. So that being said though, is there a dungeon we can like clear?
Nope.
Okay.
We're an ice route away from TR, and Samaria away from TR, Samaria away from Fire. Ice is apparently a pendant.
Yeah, I didn't catch when Jamo figured that out.
We can beat Skull. We can beat Pendant Eastern. If we find it, we could beat Hera.
I could beat Skull. Do we need a key?
We could beat Skull. We could beat Pod.
Yeah, okay. We just had this kind of free-ish hammer sitting here in Swamp Entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exceptionally far away considering it's hammer, and you need hammer to get here. Yeah. So like, not a great hammer, but it's fine. Yeah. So like, Sean's gonna actually be pretty not far behind to that hammer. He'll be a little behind to the hammer, but like it's not far behind. The problem is like Sean would need to somehow or another not do a bunch of things that like Jamo has cleared out Skull and cleared out Meyer and I think done a bunch more entrances and like and is now going to be able to get like probably just going straight to GT is what I would guess, and gonna do.
This is TR Big Chest entrance and like Crystal Roller. He already did Laser Bridge from the Laser Bridge entrance, so he doesn't necessarily do that. But yeah, GT is probably looking pretty good for him. Like, so I guess he can't do GT right side, no Samaria, but he can do like the rest of the basement.
Yeah,
which is pretty dense, like in terms of items.
Yeah, you know, he probably will also climb, to be honest. But
yeah, no Agatu though. Yeah,
but he gets to mirror out away from Agatu.
Right.
So, okay, we're not climbing just yet. I don't know where we're going.
What else is up here?
Something.
Was there? Did they ever do Mimic Cave, Fortune Teller, or Light? I don't remember if they. Oh, well, no. Jamo just got Hammer. So my guess is he was gonna try and chase something related to the Hammer.
Yeah. GT is up here. Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I thought it was elsewhere, but yeah. So we're off to GT, and probably we'll do left side into climb. And
I would have picked up those arrows if he's gonna do Ice Armos, but maybe he's just gonna find arrows along the way, or we don't need arrows. 18's enough. There's a 5 arrow pot like before this, so. Do we have enough GT small keys for anything to be like in logic here?
We have 2 keys, which puts absolutely nothing in logic.
Okay, excellent.
Aside from the stuff that's just default in logic,
of
course.
Yes, a Stalfos Room, Torch, like those are all 0 key locks, so we can get that. But yeah, we can't get anything on right side because no Samaria. So we'll see. Do we have GT Big on Jamo side? We do, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can at least get GT Big Chest as well.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, as you mentioned before, Sean, pretty close when he was first in Dark World, so he's gonna get his hammer, which. I mean, with the Pearl, like, with the hammer now, like, we will never have to see Super Bunny again, right? for the seed?
Yeah. Probably not.
Surely we don't have to go through that thing over and over. Like, just have regular Dark World access, right?
Nice Skull Key, Meyer 3, so...
Okay, alright. Jamo was vindicated. We have found the good compass. He can skip over the other ones.
Is it vindicated if you just get lucky like that?
Well, I mean...
Right, Sean is water walking.
Oh yeah. Didn't we see a mystery small key on Zora Ledge as well? Ooh, that's a good Thief's Down small key to go get.
Is it?
Well, I mean, you'd rather have it than not, right?
I suppose.
Yeah.
This is a good water walk.
Oh, this GT big. Oh my gosh. It's okay. It's Swamp Big.
So Sean is pretty close behind Jamo, except for all the cleanup that Sean needs to do that Jamo has already done. And if assuming Jamo goes and climbs here, which I think is a pretty good chance, we'll see exactly when everything is said and done where we're at. Jamo should be finishing his climb a little after, like, probably about a minute later than Sean finishes the basement. My guess.
Yeah, GT basement, like, completely empty.
Yeah, it was not great. We got a skull big and a... Okay, we now need these arrows so we can climb.
Yep. Yep. I'm surprised Jamo was actually getting these arrows. Like, his mimic clips are actually, like, really good. They are, like, you see them do them live, like, see them do on pod side, like, they're actually they're pretty fast. Now, that being said, you should have just gotten them the first time and then you wouldn't have this issue to begin with. So it feels a little bit bad going back for the torch. Okay, good thing we picked up all of the arrows. Okay, yeah, and the kind of nice thing about what Jamo's doing, and again, because he already has stolen the key to go to the back of escape for the back of escape first, right? Like, he doesn't have to be warped out of where he is. Now, he might float away anyway, like after GT climb. But once he mirrors out after Moldorm 2, like, he's not forced in order to give up his route. Interesting cape usage. Wasn't necessarily expecting it, but it's also kind of free and easy for him. So,
where do we want to go now?
Ice. Ice is a pendant. Never mind.
Pendant ice without a big key and without Samaria and without any, or with one small. Not particularly.
I guess we can go back to pot, or do you want one more key before we go back?
I would like a key. Am I gonna maybe go to Eastern first? I don't know.
To get the green pendant because it's 3 items now instead of 2.
Yeah, I mean it's something I can complete. Yes, we'll see when Sean exits GT here. $11:40 something ish. Jam will probably be about a minute behind. All said and done, exiting GT, but with, you know, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes. I don't know, a bunch of minutes of bonus stuff done that Sean will probably end up doing later, clearing out the front of Skull, some entrances, Catfish, Zora, like.
Oh yeah, Sean doesn't know those either. Actually, where are flippers? Where's our swamp small?
Do we have a swamp small?
No. Where is our swamp small? Like, we don't have flippers.
Our swamp small is on Zora Ledge.
Oh, right, okay.
It actually is.
Actually, kind of likely, right?
So. I mean, it's very likely. It's statistically likely that if you find a small key that is waterlocked, it's for swamp. Just like if you, of all seeds that have a small key sitting on Lake Hylia, it's the most likely key that it could be is a swamp small.
Is that just how, like, the logic is, like, works, I guess, or like some bias?
It's like a bias through exclusion. Right, like there's less places to put the Swamp Small, like, or the Swamp Small doesn't need to show up without the flippers, so like it's sort of a bias in that way. It's not like intentional, but it's just sort of how it ends up dropping items into the game will mean that a waterlocked key is probably for Swamp.
Can't wait for key drop. Suddenly, much more water stuff. Okay, alright, we're gonna check Ether Tablet. Jamo almost got blocked, but otherwise did not bonk his way through. It is nothing. I guess we're gonna do... Have we done any of Dark Death Mountain?
Probably. I would be surprised.
Did we find any connectors over there? I'm just trying to think. Like, I don't remember seeing like Hookshot Cave. Yeah. Sorry. Not this part. Yeah. But I also don't think we've been here yet either.
I guess Jamo certainly hasn't. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, we pretty reasonably could run up to go to East Death Mountain now and then go do Pod. Get like Paradox Top.
Yeah. Yep. That is an entrance. Jamo got his third sword, by the way. Jamo has led the game in weaponry.
Yeah, Sean does have 2 though. Third is not too far behind.
Yeah. Okay, Sean's actually gonna sequence break this, so he does have enough bombs and arrows. Did not kill Armos, so I think his Ancil is probably okay.
Did in fact kill an Ice Armos.
Did in fact kill an... I forgot about the ice one. Yeah.
So the problem is that Sean looks like he also forgot about it, and he's not dunking his bomb, so this is gonna fail again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And now we're just sad.
Yeah.
So
okay, all right. So we're gonna be on parity at least for not being able to sequence break out this mystery small key. We got a book. Where did we get the book? Pod? Is that what we said? Probably, maybe.
Maybe. I don't think so. I think it was somewhere else.
Okay. Oh, we are gonna get not the book check. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think
it was not in Pod because otherwise I think Sean would have gotten it.
Yeah, I don't think Truck has the book, so it was somewhere. We don't have it on.
I don't admit, Jamo was so close to getting ridiculed, and then another emote in his chat.
Where is Sean going? We have a save and quit to the pyramid, so I don't think this makes any sense.
We've already done all of like Pod area. So
yeah, no,
I guess like Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb.
Yeah, but pyramid save and quit's gonna be faster than taking a connector to get here.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Oh, book was a Meyer. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
yes,
so we're gonna check our Skull Big, and we're gonna get this entrance to Skull Woods back.
I guess also probably pet check.
Yeah, we'll do a pet check.
The last time Jamo was back here in his last seed, he did not check pet, and it was a Desert Palace big key on pedestal. So he kind of regretted it. So hopefully he'll have learned his lesson. Nice skull key to this dungeon. Excellent. I guess we can go beat Skull now. Go beat Skull, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we knew where it was, we do know where it was.
Yeah. I forgot where it was, but they've definitely seen it. So
yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done it yet. Actually, there's a lot of things that I'm a little surprised they haven't prioritized getting to, like things that you can just complete. Even Pendant Eastern is 3 items. It's off a save and quit. It's quite good.
Oh my gosh, the bomb shop is back here. Not a great location, but okay. What do we have? Skull and Mire are red crystals.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Sean, taking the Pioneer route. We're gonna go into Pendant Ice Palace with no Samaria and no small key, and no big key.
Yeah, and I just don't.
Oh, we have a small key. What? Oh no, we don't have a small key.
We do have a small key.
Oh, we have a small key. Right. Okay. Well,
but like,
it's not great.
So we definitely can do Pod. We could do Pod first. We definitely could do Pendant Eastern instead of Pendant Ice. We definitely can do Crystal Skull, or at the very least Question Mark Skull instead of Pendant Ice. Like, don't really understand why we would go to Big Keyless Pendant Ice.
It's also slow though too, right? Like you're also leaving stuff behind, but then also like,
yeah, I mean, and now are we gonna bomb jump so we can fight the boss out of pendant boss out of logic, or are we going to just leave it behind? Another thing that I really don't. Oh, I guess we don't have the book on Sean's side. I was gonna say like I really like to do a ped check, when I if I can make it, like sort of route in conveniently the way Jamo did. So when in this situation, I can just save quit off of Cold Stare. I don't want to catch this pendant.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Sean doesn't. If Sean is gonna bomb jump, is gonna kill Cold Stare probably unless something goes wrong, and as a result of that, is gonna have to catch the pendant because we don't know if Cold Stare is required or if Ped.
Right. Sean does not have that knowledge. Now, I mean, this potentially could be, a swing if Jamo doesn't end up coming here. Maybe there's something on Cold Stare. Because Jamo decides to just put this off for a bit. Okay, alright, we got through. We still don't have mitts. Where's Jamo going?
I mean, it looks
back to village? Is Hyrule Castle, like, not faster as a connector to come back to Hookshot Cave? I guess he doesn't want to, like, escape again. So...
I'm not sure which is faster. It depends where we're going, for sure. If we're going into village, it probably is faster. If we're going all the way down south, it's probably faster. If we're going right next to...
Yeah, right next to Hookshot or Hyperpegs.
Yeah.
Oh, convenient. We got a nice small key to this dungeon, a nice big key chest.
Yeah, it's not convenient at all. It does absolutely nothing for us.
We did find Fairy Ascension, the less desirable side, because Jamo has to climb up, as opposed to, like, just drop down. But I guess I'm still waiting for a connector to go to, like, Dark Mountain or something.
This is our dark... Yeah,
okay,
this was our floating island. I think this is actually our last connector that exists, maybe? No, maybe we haven't found Front of Turtle Rock.
We have not found the Front of Turtle Rock, that's correct.
There's not a lot left in terms of connectors. And I don't know if we actually saw Eastern Desert. So
we definitely found Desert Connector. I don't know if we found I don't know if we went through all three.
No, the thing that exits us at Desert Palace.
But Desert was the Desert entrance was nothing. It was like a bomb shop or something. Like Jamo checked it with the book.
No.
Which one?
Desert East.
Desert. Oh yeah, we have not.
The Must Connect.
Yes, we have not seen that one yet.
Okay.
Did we ever see the other side bumper ledge? Probably.
We'll find out. So Jamo's gonna mirror and do pod, and then we'll find out if he takes this connector. Yeah, we haven't seen Bumper Top either. The thing is, we don't need Bumper Top because we have seen the Light World exit, so it's actually just a useless connector to us. So I think we have maybe just 2 useless connectors left.
Alright, we do have a big key to Desert Palace and Spike Cave. So that's a good find for Jamo. It does look like
likely required.
Yeah, yeah, we only need one more pendant out there.
Yeah, we could do a map check at some point.
Yeah, we could, but we could save our map checks for tile swap seeds.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a crystal. I didn't catch the other.
I think Hera was a pendant, actually. Hera is our final pendant.
Okay, I did not catch what was on Cold Stare, which was the one I was trying to find when Jam was doing his map check.
So it wasn't an Ice Rod. It wasn't a Thieves Town big key. And that's all we care about? I mean, it wasn't mids, like...
Yeah, I don't see anything immediate on his tracker.
Wasn't a Swamp Small.
Is this Swamp Small? GT Small? Okay. Okay, so that means that Jamo is gonna leave Harmless all the way behind, right?
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, we'll... That doesn't exist. We'll pretend.
Alright, thanks Tracy. That was 50 rupees. Presume that Cold Stare. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is something that Jamo hasn't come back to. Castle Tower, well, Jamo did Castle Tower 1. That was already, I've forgotten, but it was nothing. but he did not get the opportunity to get to Castle Tower 2.
Yeah. If this is a vanilla Castle Tower key, that could be big.
That could be pretty
Otherwise,
good.
otherwise
Which has
I don't
happened, yeah.
think it's gonna matter much.
Oh, it's the mitts though.
That could lock a castle. If it locks a Castle Tower key, that could also be big.
That is pretty big.
That is Smith Chain. That's Mire entrance. That's Ice Palace entrance. That's Turtle Rock entrance.
That is finally some easy Dark World access to Village. At least fast one. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is definitely something that if Sean presses will hopefully get him some more advantage.
Yeah, I think we'll press this advantage, or like press this item and probably follow it through with it. I don't know about Smith Chain, but I would be surprised to not see Mire entrance pretty soon, or not Mire entrance, Mire area pretty soon. Is our second crystal for Jamo.
Amazing. Amazing.
Sean has one pendant done, so not.
We're making progress. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember somebody who's sitting in this commentary booth.
Oh, I'm not.
Had 2 pendants at 130 and still sub to this. So.
Yeah, no, this. I don't. This seems like it's actually going to be quite quick. We'll see for sure. I mean, Castle Tower keys can be mean, but we have a lot of
I'm missing some major items. Like we don't have flippers yet. We don't have Samaria. We don't have Ice Rod. Like these are things that I kind of expect at some point to show up, like somewhat kind of on the path, or maybe like slightly off the beaten path. But we've gone, I mean, almost an hour and a half now, like without being able to clear these dungeons.
Yeah. I mean,
which weaponry, by the way, do you think Jamo will use here? He has done nothing redeemable.
You're thinking that he's about to get shamed.
I'm thinking that he has half magic.
He did just pick up 5 arrows.
Okay.
I think that you're safe.
Okay. All right. Maybe he skipped too many Thiefstone compasses. Okay, all right, we got a nice little map check. Fairly substantial one for Sean. A lot of his maps are filled up. All right, so here we go. He is using the correct bow. With a minor side of cheating. Otherwise good though. It's the correct fight, so well done, Jamo. He actually did practice on when I was over there, so. And of course, no. Stop progression. Well, it was progression.
Rewarded with.
Yes, we're rewarded with a pendant big key.
A pendant big key too.
Yeah.
It doesn't even do anything except for opens one chest.
Did we have we found Harry yet?
No.
Okay. I mean, that would be something that if we had found, we could go do. We could have gone like to we could have Harry-potted, we could have just, I don't know, like basement cage, map chest, leave. That's 2 quick checks in there.
I don't know where Jamo's going.
Favorite rock? No. Oh. Close. That was so close.
The favorite rock doesn't go anywhere.
It goes...
Okay, magic bat. That makes sense.
Right. Okay, we got powder. I've already forgotten. Oh, powder was in Big Key Chest of Mire. That's right. Yeah.
And that is
a small key too. Era basement.
Excellent.
Great. Great. Love spending all this time in a pendant dungeon yet again. But it does kind of seem like right now our pendant dungeons are the ones that we are able to complete. Either fully, like, with all the keys and equipment, or without.
So right now we can do Eastern Palace, Green Pendant. That's 2 items plus Saha's 1/3. Jamo has Ice. which Sean has already completed. We know these myths are probably gonna be the blocker because there are a bunch of entrances, and then Smith purple chest. We'll see. Sean seems to be following the myths somewhat. He's on Dark Death Mountain. He'll get Turtle Rock entrance here.
Oh, that Desert Palace big key though. Where was that Desert Palace big key? Well, let's at least the ice rod here in.
I think it's in Pod. Is that not right?
Desert big.
I thought it was on Helma. Was it? It might have been not, but I thought it was on.
Trying to remember. You very well could be right. Did we visit Hobo yet? We have not visited Hobo. Oh, this is our water walk to the small key.
Yeah, this is the small key. I don't know why we're doing this. I guess this is okay. Maybe we're looking at doing Castle Tower next. Is why we're doing this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Because like, if we don't go to Castle Tower with, then like, what's the point of this? Like, if we take this key and then we just go do Eastern next, like, what was the point of coming here?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jamo has remembered that he has killed Ice Armos, so very well done. And I don't know if the number of arrows he shot during Lambos ends up mattering at all. But either way, very well done and very nice 420.
Oh, what is that? Incredible. I've seen that coming. Absolutely incredible swamp small key.
We should use it with the flippers that we definitely have. Do we even know where swamp is, by the way?
I don't know. We can't get it. No, I don't think so because it's not red. It's so Jamo's tracker is Jamo's using the Muffins entrance tracker.
Oh, it's got color code.
So it has colors for us for for our viewing pleasure. And so on red is we can't do anything more in there. Yellow is we can do things out of logic. Purple is... I don't know, purple and yellow confuse me. I'm not entirely sure of the distinction.
About dark rooms, I think. That's
no, so Pod is... It's like, if you can do it out of logic, or you could do it out of logic, and like... Or you could do it in logic, potential... Like, it's confusing. I don't quite understand it, if I'm being honest, but yeah, as we can see, like Eastern is green, we could do that. Desert is yellow because we could have stolen the key, and it doesn't really have a good understanding of that we've killed Landmo and therefore have spent the keys already, and we can't, like, it doesn't really understand that.
Now, the benefit of Jamo coming in here into Ice Palace...
I can't believe that worked.
Is, like, he can just save and quit out of Cold Stare. I don't think there's anything else around here that he wants to go do.
Castle Tower.
Oh. Okay. I guess we're catching the pendant then, if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if he wants to do Castle Tower or not. It's not a particularly great thing to go do, but it is his myth, so he probably needs to go do it. We definitely still have Eastern, which I
Is it kind of
definitely
like
think
worse and worse though? I don't know. Well, it's just like we're
like, I think it's pretty. I'm having a hard time justifying coming to Samarialess, Big Keyless, Pendant Ice Palace over Green Pendant Eastern, which is off of a save and quit. I don't really see a justification for it. I don't know if Sean knew Ice was here when he happened upon it, and I think that makes more sense. Jamo definitely went out of his way to come here.
Yeah.
Which, like, is doubly bad, right? Because of this whole, now we have to either catch the pendant and do Castle Tower on one key, or Orphan, or, like, save and quit out, and now we didn't get to like, none of these options are good.
Yeah.
And it's sort of a situation he created for himself. Like, nothing about this has been unexpected. It just wasn't necessarily thought through, I think. This is more items, so maybe that's, justification for coming here, but it is also 7 checks versus 3 out of logic, much slower, could be better later, orphans a check behind for all time that you're praying just doesn't burn you,
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad things going for Ice Palace right now.
I also don't know if Jamo had any intention of, I guess, if he finds progression, maybe he'll leave. It doesn't happen often in cross keys, but maybe that was the thought. But I think we're still missing too many things for him probably just to leave with 1 item. Okay, now Sean, not under any or the same contractual obligation that Jamo is under. I believe he will have a presumably faster Lambos fight, but certainly much less cool.
Okay.
Has he used his mitts, by the way, at all? Sean?
He checked Turtle Rock entrance.
Okay.
That's the thing is he's been here. He didn't really actually have a chance to.
Okay.
Because he did Turtle Rock entrance, and this is Pod, and then he went immediately to Crystal Desert, which makes sense.
So just by cave, yeah, in the desert. Okay. Yeah. So we definitely got some dungeons now on the board for Sean. We have Pod, Crystal Pod. We have Crystal Desert. We are still okay. We're gonna do one more quick map check for.
Yeah, I would like
for
to
funsies.
see. I would like to see Moth from him. I think he went to the back and talked to the bomb shop and should know it's a crystal. It is marked as red crystal on his tracker. I just don't. I'm not a fan of not having done Moth in this scenario with the fire rod and the boots and the flute.
Yeah.
And the small keys, it can get better, I guess, if you get Tempered Sword, but
we already have Master Sword. That's plenty. Fire rod, half magic. Once you fire rod, half
15
magic.
hearts, red mail.
Yeah, I kind of stopped caring about what your sword situation is.
So now Jamo's going to go Eastern, which I think does make sense. I'm suspicious, having known where the items are, the mitts feel like there probably are progression. But we still don't know what's in Eastern, so maybe not. I don't know why Sean is here, and this is again. Okay,
he's getting his ice rod, which maybe just a quick check, but I would really press these mitts.
I would have probably waited. It is nice to get the ice rod, so it'll work out. I would have wanted to get my Desert Small before I came here.
Oh, right.
Which, not to say that you should wait for the Desert Small to come here, but you have other options. Why not explore your other options, aka the Meyer area, Ice Palace entrance?
Yeah. So maybe it looks like he was okay. He's going there now. At least this is something that's mitts locked. But yeah, maybe the Desert Bell's big chest is just something that he just wants to wrap up real quick. Not really sure maybe what will benefit him from doing this first. Not scouting the medallion, which is fine because he has all 3.
No, we don't scout the medallion here.
Which one do you think it is? Bombos?
It's Ether.
Ether? Okay. It's Quake. we were all the same level of correctness.
No. You were two
quick
quick swaps away, and I was 1. That's why you always are on Ether. Because you're always 1 quick swap away at worst case scenario.
You can tell who plays the game and who doesn't play the game.
That swamp, which feels quite required to get those mitts, and also locks 10 items at the very least, which very well could be our Castle Tower key.
Did we? What do we get on Eastern? Nothing? I don't see anything.
No, we got a green pendant.
Okay. Yeah, so there may be some. We'll see what Sean ends up finding. Maybe there's a connector over to the Meyer area that we haven't found yet, but I think we've exhausted all our connectors.
Yeah, I don't know if we've exhausted all our connectors, but I'm skeptical there's a connector here. Especially we only have one entrance left.
Yeah. Okay. It's Meyer Shed.
We got green pendant.
Yeah, green pendant flippers. That's right. So nothing.
So by our powers combined, we can actually do something now and go. So Jamo has
Yes, Hobo. I think we haven't visited Hobo.
Yeah, I think we have not.
And we also haven't done on his
there's-
side. We haven't done like Hylia.
Yeah, he's gonna get this mystery small key, which could be for desert, as in like what small keys would actually give him checks that would be in logic is the desert small key. It's not. This is thief small key, and that's the only key that could be of value for him. It's the only key he wants to find at this point, and there is
Yeah.
a desert small, which would be nice
Oh
to
my
take
gosh,
to check
yeah.
with desert big chests.
Poor Sean. Poor Sean. Should have listened to Althara from 5 minutes ago. That he can't hear us whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of the cross keys, sort of like.
Yep.
You know,
back
this
to
is
desert we go.
back to desert. This is a flute and 2 long screens, and you go out into underworld, and you do this screen transition and the next screen transition, and all of that was repeated and didn't need to be. And like, you know, maybe it did, because maybe the desert small was in desert big chest, but like we had
You had opportunities to bring.
there was
desert small key.
opportunities and reasonable opportunities at that to delay.
Jamo still doesn't have mitts.
Nope.
This is a key to TR. Have we done everything? We have not found the front of TR.
Yeah, so we're
So-
missing Samaria though. So like
Yeah.
I think that this might be Jamo going to get his mitts as more or less last location. So Sean did not do Eastern
Correct.
while he was in the Mire area. So that is a required thing that he has not done, because he has other options, because this is still carryover from the very late Pearl, that he's just been behind. Like, he just has things to do that aren't that. He hasn't dipped Mire yet. Okay.
I think Jamo
Swing
is
your
red
sword
belt.
or something, I don't know, maybe.
He's trying to do hook shots. Okay. This is so Jamo getting his mitts here. Presumably he's gonna go to the Mire. Oh, actually, what is the rule of humbug? Ice mitts entrance first or no?
So no, but yes. So the rule of humbug is when you're in entrance go mode.
Only entrance go mode.
Yeah, but it's been corrupted, and now some people just go to Ice Palace entrance, get mitts, go Ice Palace as the rule of humbug, but it's not. The idea behind the rule of humbug is that if you say go to the Mire area and you check 7 entrances and none of them is the entrance you need, that's a lot of time. Whereas Ice Palace is 1 entrance and then you can leave. So it's just like it's a risk reward thing, right? Like, most likely your item is in Mire area, or not. Your entrance is in the Mire area. It's 7 times. Like, there's 7 entrances that it locks, fluting to Mire, versus the 1 entrance in Ice Palace. But the risk is high. As in, you're gonna do 7 whole entrances, open up the Mire entrance itself, do that cutscene, and then come back to circle back to go to Ice Palace.
Well, good thing Jamo brought his own swamp key, because he sequence broke that from Zora Ledge earlier. But this is gonna be finally another crystal we can finish, like fully finish, right?
Oh yeah.
Didn't really fully finish pod technically because we were missing a harmless hell whip. We did get a pod key. I don't know when anyone wants to go back for. So actually, okay. So what do we still need for go mode? We still need Samaria.
At these not big, Samaria.
These some big. Okay.
And the Castle Tower small.
Yeah. All right. Castle Tower small. How could I forget about that Castle Tower?
So we are going left side here. Jamo got this key from the Specky key. You could skip it. The problem is that you'd have to diver down, and bomb diver down ends up being kind of similar. Like, in theory, bomb diver down is faster than grabbing that key, but like it requires quite a bit of things to happen very quickly and efficiently that you're not gonna do. Like, the only way Bomb Diver Down ends up being faster than taking that key is if you... Okay, well...
Okay, well, there was an attempt, don't worry.
This also then swings the timer back in the other way, for what it's worth. But, like, you need to drop the bomb before you start pushing the lever, go through the door immediately, and then do a very quick bomb drop while doing Diver Down. Like, all those things need to happen. And you need to not have the RNG where the fire snake goes and harasses you. And if all of that happens, the Bomb Diver Down is faster. But realistically, it's not. So you just take that key and don't deal with it if you don't have Samaria.
Finally, we've made it over to the left side. Anything good? Nope.
What do you mean? We have a mirror shield?
Yes, we have a mirror shield. Well, I don't want to offend anybody in our potential viewer list for sporting this extremely obtrusive shield. Can't even see Link. Yeah, but Jamo at this point, I mean, he's shown his efficiency, and he certainly has taken a fairly commanding lead, at least so far in terms of checks. Like, he is, of course, the first one into Ice Palace. We are still missing some items, but it does kind of appear like, though, that Jamo will be probably the first ones to go find the remaining set of items that we have. I don't think there's anything that Sean has done that Jamo has not. Okay. Yes, flippers were in Green Pendant Eastern, Armos, which Sean still has not done. Yeah, and we actually, do we have other interests? Like, so is Hera like Pyramid Fairy then or something?
I mean,
like, do we have anything? GT? Maybe
Ice
Hera's
Palace,
GT? Yeah.
Hammer Pegs.
No, we can't Hammer Pegs.
Ice Palace, Pyramid Fairy, GT. I think we've seen everything that isn't Mitz locked. Barring a couple connector exits that we know are not useful.
Yeah. Alright, Jamo, armed with his mirror shield, is taking on Argus. You know, the puffs can't hurt him because they can't see him.
Oh, are they see a copy of themselves and they fly right into it?
Exactly.
They're like the birds.
Okay, looks like Swamp was pretty empty.
Yes, that was quite disappointing, honestly.
Yeah, 10 little checks, honestly. Like, where's our, like, anything? Where's our Samaria? Where's our...
In Hera, obviously.
Yes, yeah. I don't think actually... Well, Samaria can't be in Hera, but maybe... No, I guess...
Okay, so that's why Sean didn't do Eastern, because we didn't have the big key.
Oh, to Eastern. Okay, that was
which is in Meyer, yeah.
Okay. So what is Jamo? So Jamo's gonna pick up his Desert Small key. Yeah, so he'll go back to Desert. And then get his, I don't know, whatever, GT key and 10 arrows or something.
Turtle Rock, yeah.
TR, yeah. And then what? And then what?
I mean, Ice Palace entrance.
Ice Palace entrance?
We do have Pod 6 now.
Right.
I feel great.
Oh my gosh. 2 key pod, wins again. 4 key pod, wins again. Alright, we have Smith Jade. Okay, Sean potentially might come to some progression here first. If Smith or Purple Chest has something. I don't think Sean has done Bumbo's tablet. Maybe we'll want to combine that. Where is the Smith?
Honestly,
like, we're taking this portal, which is he by like locks or like lumberjack or something? Is that
probably?
That's kind of the only real time I think that taking this portal might be okay.
I mean, the portal's slower.
Okay, never mind then.
The portal is faster if you have the flippers.
Mm.
But he had to
Like Faith Flipper, right? Inside
he had to do a screen
yeah.
transition to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to do 2 screen transitions to get into the water and then swim an extra distance. At which point it's not faster at all. So yeah, we have a handful of Myth's entrances remaining, which is probably Hera, so that's probably where you should go, and we have now just Purple Chest. Jamo was able to do this entrance with...
Oh, we're gonna do a pet check on Sean's side.
Okay, yeah. I don't really know how much value this is, because we don't even have Hera access.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that will try and like deter him, I guess, from doing Eastern. Yeah, but we know that he has to do Eastern because that's where flippers are.
Yeah, but Eastern is 3 items, so like
yeah, it's green pendant. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
You don't get to leave.
Yeah.
You don't get sure. If I knew I needed to if I knew something was there, that's cool and all. But without knowledge of that being there, what is that? I don't know. What's the point of that, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't even have Hera yet, so why did we want to go check Ped without Hera? I don't remember what's here. Okay.
This is Sean, I thought came out of this.
There's no way we didn't come out of this. This has got to be a mistrack.
Yeah.
There's just no world that we got this far. There's no world we found Moon Pearl when we did, and we hadn't checked this connector.
It might have been just from muscle memory, because Sean is definitely doing Purple Chest now, and I thought he might run it down, because I don't remember if he did Bombo's Tablet or not. Because I thought he didn't. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Jamo gonna do TR entrance and Pod 6. And it actually feels... I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that our Samaria is either going to be in Harmless Hellway or Purple Chest at this point.
Yeah.
Sean checked this, and this is not our progression.
We don't flippers.
Yeah.
Happens a lot when you do trackerless.
I will say that it's, in fact, faster to do the dash line. Well, I mean, screwing up that last dash aside, that dash line of dashing left then down is faster regardless. So it's not there. So it looks like it's Harmless Hellway is going to be our Samaria, unless there's something missing, which very possible.
What else do we have left? Harmless Hellway, and we checked all of Skull.
I will say Jamo is not going to sub to this.
We have Thieves, Meyer, and TR to finish, and Ganon, so, yeah.
And Castle Tower.
And Castle Tower, right.
No, there's no chance we're sub doing this. This is like a 207 at best.
Yeah.
Even if we find our Castle Tower key and our Samaria and our Thieves Big right now, we're still in the 203 territory.
I told him earlier that that I wish him good luck. For between the hours of this ISIS and all these stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so Thieves Big will get us Samaria, which will get us our Castle Tower key in Pyramid Fairy on Hera, and then we'll be happy.
Okay.
So we're never turning in that Smith.
It's entrance. He can come. Oh no.
Oh, maybe he
gone.
actually.
No. He's no.
So the Smith is right here. So maybe we turn him in first.
Oh, okay. Where was
Yeah.
Then? I don't remember what Thieves was.
It's also right here.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna turn in the Smith, check the Smith, and then go beat Thieves.
Oh right, Thieves is under the rock, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Maybe we should come here in the Dark World, though. You know.
What was here in the Dark Worlds?
Castle Tower is
you gotta commit, right?
That's just come here.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the chances that it's not my Castle Tower key in Thieves, right? What do I have left? I got 6 items in Hera, 5 items on the right side of GT, 3 items in TR and an item in my. Okay, there's maybe it's not here. Maybe my Castle Tower key is elsewhere.
We need some Mario. Yeah, so I'm Turtle Rock and these are crystals, so the stuff like what can be. I think Castle Tower is the only thing that can be in Hera, right?
Castle Tower key, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Hera is either at GT or at Pyramid Ferry, which both of which can have a Castle Tower key in them.
Correct.
Since Castle Tower key 2 locks absolutely nothing in the game and can be anywhere.
Yeah, we already looted out all of Castle Tower, both chest 1 and chest 2. Chest 2 gave us our mitts, which pretty much unlocked the rest of the stuff.
Is that like a thing 1 and thing 2 thing?
Yeah. Oh. Our big key 2, Ice Palace. Excellent. I'm sure our Castle Tower key is not there, or our Samaria is not there.
What if we were in the Dark World right now? We could go straight to Ice Palace Big Chest after this. When we get absolutely nothing out of Thieves Town except for an Ice Palace Big Key, we could go straight there. Okay, so Sean needs to go do Swamp. I mean...
Well, he needs to get a Zora Ledge key, which is Swamp key.
Okay, yeah. And then so that's where he's going. And then he needs to go do Swamp and get his absolutely nothing out of Swamp. And then go to Pod 6. So
when they were both in Pod, like on 4 keys or whatever, like was that the? I mean, is that like is opening big key chest there like the common thing to do?
Yeah. So the problem is that, I mean, you could do either one, but big key chest is gonna be. Well, is it gonna be faster?
Oh, there is our Samaria from Thieves Town Big Chest.
Nice.
Okay.
Gamma Chew smiling.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably done actually. Jamo was also racing at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine he's done. So I mean, if you're entering to do one check, Big Key Chest is going to be faster than Harmless Hellway. At which point, I actually think that it was a mistake to do Big Key Chest over Harmless Hellway, because Harmless Hellway into Helma is better than Big Key Chest into Helma.
Because you mirror from Big Key Chest.
Right. And even better is Big Key Chest into Helma and then later to come back and do Harmless Hellway is significantly worse than Helma into Harmless Hellway into Helma and then later you come back and do Big Key Chest. So like actually probably should have done Harmless Hellway there is a purely efficiency. Both of these are random 50-50s. Yeah, that is go mode. We are going. It's Myers here, Turtle Rock. I don't remember where Laser Bridge was. I'm sure Jamo does.
I think it was somewhere in, like, near Bomb Shop. Could have been at Bomb Shop. It was then somewhere in that area. It's my memory.
So then, in that case, what we should do is Meyer into Castle Tower, and then run over, do Turtle Rock, and then the front of Turtle Rock is probably desert.
Yeah, we do not know where the front of Turtle Rock is, so we will be surprised together.
It's actually, or it could be Bumper, in both of which are going to be kind of nice. Bumper would be great because then you
just run and then run straight to Lumberjack. Yeah.
Alternatively, you could risk it all and go straight to Turtle Rock here, and then which will put you out directly inside of Castle Tower. I think running up and doing Castle Tower is going to be a better play. I'm not convinced that it would be that much faster to do Turtle Rock Turtle Rock next here, and then get spat out at Bumper, and then that seems like it.
Oh yeah.
Might not even be significantly faster if it works out, and it has a chance of sending you to desert, and then you're sad. So I think that probably go do Castle Tower, go do Turtle Rock. If you get spat out at Bumper Cave, you're happy. You mirror and you go finish the game. If you get spat out at desert, you flute and you finish the game.
Very nice. Spooky
Yep.
from Jamo. He's been practicing.
Has he? That's way too high. It's like
He was pretty good at that part. This part he is a work in progress.
okay. That was like 2.5 tiles too high for that fire rod shot.
I think he said before he's not
Yeah.
which one it is. So, but he needs some practice.
You more or less want to do it even with the block that you're nudging against, and he nudged against the block and then walked like an extra tile and a half, and
All right, for those of you who were hoping that Sean would pick up the final form of the shield, you're in luck.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing for Swamp, for Crystal Swamp. We got it so late to have literally nothing, and then we just go and do Thieves Town. Like, I mean, I don't know how good or bad Jamo kind of feels. Maybe he feels like that Sean probably did the same thing in terms of Thieves Town big. But I mean,
yeah,
like,
no, I mean, so it's actually interesting. I was about to say that, like, you know, because there's a world where your flippers are basically your go mode, and then you get to go mode all the swamp. But the Thieves Town small key is on like Hylia Island, and so you probably don't get that if your flippers are go mode. I mean, Sean did get it, in fact, before flippers, before flippers. So like, it's a little awkward actually.
yeah, that's true. I guess both small keys that were flipper lock were very required too. Okay, we don't have Samaria unfortunately for the backup swamp for Diver Down, so Sean's gonna do the bomb version. Looks a little bit less practice, but everything's good.
Yeah, well, we get there.
I forgot that's what our silvers were. Okay. Very nice to see, of course. So Swamp at least had something, just not progression. But Jamo, yeah, unfortunately, already passed the 2-hour mark. So I only wished him good luck for between the hours of 10 p.m. Eastern and midnight Eastern.
This is
this
great. Good job.
Yep, his luck has run out.
I would suggest using your silver arrows in that room. If you pick up the right pot and then just shoot silver arrows, it just works out. You know,
Yeah, he doesn't have really much else usage for the silver arrows other than Ganon, so I think he can probably spare one of his like 14.
Yes, yeah, I think it'd be alright.
Alright, let's see. One of the final tests. How's good's the... Okay, it's decent.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we have speed, so like that's, you know, half the battle.
Actually, it looks like Sean maybe wants to save some of his silvers.
No, he missed.
Oh, he missed? Oh, okay.
His Argus bounced around up and down and up and down, and he missed like 3 times, and then just said, I'm done with this, and he
very fair.
Spun.
The seeds in general, like, kind of strung us along for quite a bit. There were some obviously decisions that could have gone the other way, and would have saved us a good amount of time, but Jamo's closing in. Just like almost, this is pretty much an all dungeon state except for Hera.
Yeah. Never found Hera, which is fun. That Castle Tower key definitely could have been...
Yeah, way worse.
Way worse. It could have been in Ice Palace big after
I was definitely thinking
and finding Hera and clearing out Hera basement all for nothing, and now we're sweating it like... We are mirroring. Time to judge Jamo and see where he ends up.
This is 8, right?
No, he needs to go to...
Oh, I forgot. He still has one more dungeon to go.
So we've agreed that it's faster to go from the top of Pyramid to run to Swamp, right? Than
correct.
To
it is 1 second faster.
Okay.
Correct. It is 1 second faster.
So it should be it should be faster to go to...
Whatever, bomb shop.
Bomb shop.
One of
bomb
these.
shop is definitely going to be faster to run there. This is shame. We ring the bell.
This is Sean going back to pod, getting his Thief Sound big. I mean, like, Sean and Jamo both look like they kind of, other than the Hyrule Castle decision, where Sean got his Fire Rod first, like all this other stuff about making decisions kind of led to some, like, similar results.
Yeah. Nothing ended up being too substantially different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it was kind of by, like, even though Sean was to the Fire Rod first, I don't think the late Pearl kind of really did him in. And then yes, Sean did have the early flute, but it didn't really look like he used it all that much.
Yeah, he didn't get to places that he exclusively needed the flute for.
Yeah, like he definitely got to places that Jamo got to faster.
Yeah.
But yes, it was not necessarily pressing like frontiers or spheres.
Well, the thing is, like, the early flute helps a little bit just getting around. Like, it's definitely faster to go from Link's house to flute to 7 than it is to walk to the dam. But you're also doing light hype cave on the way.
Yeah.
So, like, how much time are you saving, really? And the answer is not that much.
I spell per cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is just not. You're not saving that much time fluting to 7 because you're doing light hype cave along the way. Like, flute ends up being really powerful mid game. Once you need to go to your dungeons, mid late game. Once you're like, okay, I just need to get back to Ice Palace, and you go flute over there. That's when flute saves you a lot of time, because otherwise you're running all the way just to Ice Palace, which is at Ice Run Cave or something. But in the early game, you're basically doing something along the way to the next entrance anyway, so it saves you a little bit, it saves you a couple seconds here or there, but it's not substantial.
Yeah. In this case, like, maybe it would have been, like, better for Sean if, like, he went to the mountain earlier and then there was, like, something required on the mountain, so he presses that advantage further.
Yeah. Yeah, it ended up being that we needed to do eastern entrance to get our mirror to rescue Old Man, and then everything sort of fell into place from there. Okay.
Almost triple.
We can mark.
I'll get him.
Alright.
Alright. That is GG's, sort of, for Jamo. Big congratulations for him punching his ticket to round 4, which is, I think, what, top 8 at this point?
In theory, that sounds right. And Sean looks to have paused, which presumably...
That does, in fact, look like we will have finished... both have achieved a result on the on the game, or on the race. Okay. All right, we have sent out invites. Hopefully these guys will join us.
We have joined.
They have joined us, in fact.
Okay. Yes. Hello.
Yo,
welcome, Jamo and Sean. GG's.
Much more for Jamo than me, but definite GG's on their end.
Alright, yeah, that seed was fun.
Yeah.
How do we feel?
I mean, I obviously feel terrible, but...
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, like, what happened to you?
To me? Well,
yeah.
I mean, clearly I'm not in go mode yet, and Jamo's done, so that says all you need to know.
You're almost in go mode, I think. Are you missing Kane and CT Small?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both in Thieves Town.
You are 2 checks away from go mode, and you have 3 checks in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, big chest and blind. But yeah, I couldn't believe when I full clear swamp and I'm 3 items from go and there's nothing in there. I was like, what is going on? It was hard last locate on the CT2 mitts for me. I had absolutely nothing else. And then swamp gave nothing. And then Smith Chain and Hellway was my last 3 checks. And I had the Smith and then did Hellway. So that was like 3rd last locate on the Thieves Big.
Yeah, that pretty sure the Thieves Big was a hard last locate for me. Pretty close anyway. I think I maybe had powder left. That might have been it.
I did do powder, but yeah, it wasn't in logic. It was locked by 4 GT smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Fun seed for us.
Yeah, it was great. I think Sean really probably like the biggest thing that was unfortunate was like you just ended up not going back to Hookshot Cave for your pearl.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
like a
I
lot of
forgot
time.
all about it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it looked like. It
yeah.
looked like by the time you were doing those bunny walks, it was like, no, there's no way this is intentional. Like there was you delayed it for a little bit. It's like, okay, maybe he needs to get back there, but like maybe it makes sense. And then it's like, no, this is a whoopsie.
Yeah, I got so hyper focused on the climb immediately that Hookshot Cave just fell to the back of my mind. Like,
Dude, yeah, it was looking like climb was happening soon. I think I was down to like 2 connectors, which I was like, since I have mirror, I think I do these first.
mhm.
And then I was like, probably I go back to Dark World and bunny walk my Light World entrances. But other than that, I had like only climb left, so it was starting to look like it might be climb required early.
I think I may have done mine even before I had my mirror. To be honest, I don't remember. Because I already had the fire rod and I had half
You did-
magic, so
Did
it's
what
like,
before the mirror? The climb?
yeah.
No, you had Fire Rod. Yeah, you had Fire Rod for sure. I don't think you had Mirror. I think
Yeah,
you
I
got
don't think
that.
I had the mirror. Like I got that hook shot, and like I said, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, you know what? I've got the access to do this. Let's just do it. And then.
I
it ended
definitely
So did you
appreciate
climb before
nothing.
Prolin? Or
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I climbed later, but I had good equipment.
That's why I
for it, at
forgot the
least.
pearl, because I climbed first and then just forgot about Hookshot Cave.
Yeah.
Well, we got to see you Super Bunny twice into the back of Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another unfortunate thing is you got that fire rod. I was like, oh, this could be good, and then the higher castle small just kind of showed up, and in exchange
Yeah.
for getting that fire rod, you just had to fight Agatu, which Jamo just was able to mirror out after Moldorm chest. So like he
Mhm.
climbed, but didn't have to fight Agatu.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
saves
I always
a minute and a half or so. Just,
Yeah. I always hate those when Sank is on pyramid because it creates that 50-50 where I don't know if you're gonna like do the basement or steal the key. I stole the key, but yeah, I got the small key and there was good reason to go back there because it was right on Flute 2 and it was connectors when I wanted connectors, so it was easy to get back to the fire rod.
I was planning on stealing it, and then I got the fire rod. It's like, I'll just hold on to that.
Oh, I mean, I steal like without saves coming, I guess. Like, I just
Yeah,
stole the key in.
Sean had really early flute, so it was.
I think that was the
Oh,
first
yeah.
item I got.
Yeah,
Oh, you went straight through that. Damn. Yeah, that felt a little bit bad. Like, I still got it before I did too much light world stuff that I would have had to walk to, but I guess I did still walk to a bunch of stuff.
I think I went that way at the start to get 50-50 bombs, then ended up going through there and getting the flute immediately.
I mean, yeah, I went that way, but like, I didn't want to just go through the connector when I'm gonna have to walk back to CAC anyway.
Mhm.
I was
Makes
like, maybe I'm gonna clear CAC and then walk down and take that connector. But then
Mhm.
the other thing was like Spec Rock was there, so I decided I'm just gonna do Spec Rock. If the bomb jump is useless, then I'll drop down and get back to Super Bunny. But then
Mhm.
since the bomb jump was actually useful, then it just led me away from the flute for a while.
Mhm.
But actually, that chain I guess ended up taking me back to CAC, right? Because I found or a different connector chain took me back to CAC or something, and then I walked down to the flute. Luckily,
No, you did north to find the well.
I did
You
do
did north
north,
like
but when I got the flute, it was by getting to CAC through a connector. It was the brothers connector, which was on East Mountain. I took
Oh,
that,
okay.
and I was like, "Oh, this goes to CAC. I'll just walk through it and do Super Bunny." That was
Okay,
how I
yeah.
ended up getting the flute. So at least I got it before doing South Shore.
Yeah. GG's. Jamo, you advance. You're now waiting, I believe. Who's
It's Lana or Hayfield.
okay?
Mhm.
I'm surprised I'm not more ahead of the bracket than that. I think our side of the bracket in general is pretty
The
ahead.
whole bracket's actually been pretty good about moving. I mean, maybe there's some.
Yeah, actually, that's true. You already have your matchup at this round 3 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and also if the winner of myself and Jesse will play the winner of Zelga and Zen Sports, so like that's also already there. It's like the only holdup is Mike and Zaf, and I think they just finished. So now,
And Mike won.
yeah. So Mike has won. So that's all of round 1 is done. So it's actually moving along pretty well.
Yeah.
I have a theory that losers bracket is when tournaments go to die.
Oh.
Because people like lose motivation after losing, and then they have to
Yeah.
wait a little bit, and then they're like extra not motivated.
Yeah.
So like if you only have winners bracket, everyone's like, I haven't lost yet. I'm doing great. I'm gonna just schedule.
Everyone is excited to play still. Yeah.
And then the moment they lose, they're like, this tournament's I'm kind of over this.
Yeah. But yeah, just wanted to get this one done since I'm leaving for like over a week soon. But so thanks for the super fast scheduling, Sean. That was convenient.
Sorry, I couldn't make this one as entertaining as the first one.
Yeah, that one was real
We
close.
had a great
I mean,
time, Sean. So.
As long as you guys did, I guess that's all that matters. But no, in all honesty, like it was an awesome tournament. Like, new personal best for me, making top 16. Like,
Great
Yeah,
performance.
congrats
Yeah, I
on
was gonna say
that.
that's a great
That's,
place. Yeah, to exit.
that's really solid.
Mhm.
Anything
So-
else you want to add?
but yeah, good luck to you, Jamo, and thanks for the restream, and good luck to Jamo and everyone else still competing.
Yep, thank you. GG again, and thank you guys for the restream.
Yeah,
I hope you guys
GGs.
were warm for the whole commentary.
It was great. He didn't show off the heat even once.
Wow, okay. I'm
Amazing,
sorry
isn't
that
it?
commentating in my place is such a subpar experience.
No, but thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and Sean, really good to see you making it this far into brackets. So hopefully, whatever other actually, you're in XD Hunt too, right? XD Hunt Plus.
I was going to, and then I backed out of
Oh,
it.
right. That's right. Yeah. All good. I mean, then I'll hopefully see you in the next tournament somewhere.
Yeah, whatever that ends up being.
Yeah. But definitely enjoy the rest of your holiday and the rest of 2025. And yeah, Jamo, best of luck in the next round, and also hope you enjoy home.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. All right. That probably will be doing about for us. Yeah. So this was the last actually race for a couple days. The next one I believe is Dr. Bowser versus Skelly Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's game 1. I've already forgotten what mode it is. It's something good. Game 1 is cross keys. Okay, and then Saturday we have Zenit versus Zelga. So yeah. So basically take a little bit of a breather. I'm sure there'll be more other random matches on when people end up scheduling. But until then, yeah, have a great rest of your Tuesday weekend. It'll be great.